Go on.
Ready, Mick?
Okay.
Do you want to give a clap to the sink?
Just for the sound.
Right, starting. Okay, everybody, this is a demonstration on a miniature scale as to how to make a self-standing trousers. And in this large case, in rocks. But what I'm going to do is do a miniature version. Okay, this is the fabric I'm using. It's denim. As you can see, it's cut up from an old pair of jeans, and that's somewhere around the leg area there. I think it's somewhere around there. Okay. Now, what I do is I draw out the shape of the jeans on the denim, and then I get my scissors and I just cut out the leg trousers out of the denim, which is once you've cut out one leg area, just use that as your template to transfer onto the second piece of denim, and you cut that out accordingly, and we have a I'll just show you now. You can draw this out with a marker first. Effectively, now this is just a bit too much there in the top. So just take a trim off that. Now, so I then transfer that onto my second piece of denim. I do the same, and I cut out two. I like to cut them. I like to join the sew it from the outside, so that then you reverse it, and you get this is a smaller version here. This is a pair of smaller jeans here like this. Okay. So I would have sewn them together inside out, and then I would have flicked them back in like that. There. Okay. Now, this is the trick, right? When you're you first of all, I want to saturate this in a PVA solution with water. So what we'll do is pour in some water in there. Now, because of the size of the jeans, I don't need that much. Right, this is PVA. Put this in here. Okay, just keep an eye on the time. Okay. Right. Now, in my case, and because of the audience that's in here, I make sure that the lid is secure. Let's shake this up here. Make a little shake. You get that? Okay, now. Okay, put the jeans into the jar. Okay. Put it on there again. Now, two things here. The PVA is mixed up, and it's soaking into those jeans, right? Okay. Now, take the jeans out. Now, there. I'm using a clothes peg here, just to keep the thing here. Now, that is now soaked with a solution of water and PVA. Okay. Now, the remainder liquid fluid is here. I'm going to use this now to make my plaster solution. Now, you can see the water level there, but because these are small pair of jeans, that should suffice. So, right. Now, the trick is to get this measurement correct. You can see there 1 spoon, right? And here like this. Now, I know it'll take a little bit more than that, so possibly even more than that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix that first. Lid on. Okay. Now, now it's still fluid. I'm going to give it a bit more. The trick is if it gets too thick, it's too hard to work. So it's not bad. I'm just risking a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Just to be safe this time. Now, okay. Now, the jeans in here. Now, take the jeans out. Okay. Now, that's nice. There then. Now the thing is, once that is setting, now that'll set quite quick. So the thing is, you have to keep the legs from sticking. So I find brushes that have hardened up and you are very effective. Now I'm keeping those legs apart there like that, right? Now. Now, whilst it's still in this form, you can kind of slightly shape it a bit. Now, so I can pretty much now. What I want to do is I'm going to even get more. I want the top part of the trousers just to be kind of kicking out. So I'll put more in there like that. Like this. No, that's not looking bad. Okay, I'm going to give this another mix here. As that thickens, I have the option of painting on the plaster and affecting this more. Now, what I also have is his shoes, okay? Now what I do is, when that dries, I'll place those shoes into each leg, okay? And effectively, what I'll do is, I'll have plaster and I'll come up with something like this, okay? Okay? So this is the plaster after drying, okay? Now, sorry, just put this over here. Now. Plaster is dried and I've painted this with emulsion, okay? And it is now, the PVA has strengthened all that plaster, okay? So now it's now in a position to be color affected. So what I do then is we'll just put the trousers here and we get some yellow ochre acrylic. Okay. Too much. A little more. Now, brush, water. Now, what I'll do is you can be kind of more generous with the yellow ochre because it's the first coat. So we're painting this here, the yellow ochre, like this, down here. And everywhere that's visible, you eliminate all the white you can, right? Okay? Right down here. Now. Now most of us are familiar with water-based paints. I'm not going to, for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm only going to just paint some areas here for you. All right. Just enough to give you a general view. Now, to speed up this process, hopefully, obviously you don't need to use a hairdryer if you're doing it yourself. You know, I would say about, you could give it maybe 15, well, depending on the time of the year, where it's normally the first coat is about 20 minutes, half an hour. I'm just gonna, this area is very dry here now, to show you. This is sienna, raw sienna. Now, very little of this actually, because it's okay if there's still yellow ochre in your brush. Whatever it is. Okay, now just take a little bit of that. No. The yellow ochre. It doesn't matter if you have some of the yellow ochre coming through. The sienna. Do a little bit more. You can be generous, I think, with a little bit of sienna in areas like. I think the inside of these trousers is going to be darker still, so there's nothing you can get all in there. Just prod the brush in like that and try to get down as far as you can in there. Okay. Now, okay. Just give it a quick. Focus on this right here. It's nearly drying up. Just a few more seconds. Hair dryers are great. Okay. That's touch dry now, but even though it's touch dry, it's and the burnt umber. Let's see how we do for time. Okay. Oh, this is quite. If you have a lot of umber on the brush, just focus on the inside of there like that. And then you can kind of almost use that as your palette and take it from the inside out. First one's always tricky, but after about your third or fourth trousers, it gets really a lot easier. Yeah. Now, what I like to do is just a little, at this stage, I like to reintroduce a little bit of PVA back into it. And just to get on my brush. There's a reason for this. I'll show you. As I'm mixing in the PVA there like that. This is what I like. Okay, this is what I like to do now. This is kill and dry sand. Okay. If you take some of the sand like this, and just kind of sprinkle it over there like that. It'll stick to the PVA, and you get this kind of rustic. You start to get that kind of rustic. See the way it's kind of going rustic like that. Okay. And then this is one that's dry. It's finished. And there you go. That's your self-standing trousers. Okay? That's and like I said, like that like this will rock. But you know, yeah. So, anything else? Tommy? Yeah. Okay, I think that's all right.